Currently, no means there is no legislation which provides a consumer with the right to say, I want to use that digital ID or I don't want to use that digital ID.
So he's talking about digital ID, passing a bill, and how does this affect you? Let's look further into this video to see exactly what's going on. Remember, people, it's common sense before narrative. Let's go into the video and have a look.
Currently, no means there is no legislation which provides a consumer with the right to say, I want to use that digital ID or I don't want to use that digital ID. Until...
Let's unpack this. What is digital ID? A digital ID is an electronic version of an individual's identity represented through a unique set of data online. It contains personal identifiable information such as names, addresses, email addresses, browsing history, social media profiles, and online purchases. A digital identity is a digital representation of a user's identity information like their name, age. It also contains other information like address or biometric information like a fingerprint or face scan. So if he's saying that to make purchases, you need to have a digital ID and they want to get that authorized. So if you're going to a shop, and you're going to buy just one sweet, a packet of crisp, you need to scan and provide them with your browsing history, social media, email address, online purchase history, your name, your age, your fingerprint, or your face scan. Huh? All of that just to buy one roll of toilet paper? No, there has to be something else behind that.
Right for a consumer to say, yes, I want to use that digital ID system, or no, I don't want to use that digital ID system. So for those members of the coalition who are proposing to vote no because they think they're not going to have a choice, if you vote no and this bill goes down, you will be denying yourself of those that you represent an actual choice about whether a business can require that you use some form of digital ID or some other form of digital ID. So it creates the choice and creates the mechanism through which a voluntary use...
He just said it creates a choice for voluntary use. Let's look at the word voluntary. See if you have the same meaning just like him. Done, given, or an act or acting of one's own free will. Voluntary. One's own free will. Okay, let him continue.
The mechanism through which a voluntary use of a digital ID system can be maintained and mandated in this country.
Hold up. He said voluntary first. Voluntary is acting on one's own free will. Now, he ended with saying mandate. He sneaked that one in. Let's see what mandate means. An official order or commission to do something. Or number 2, the authority to carry out a policy regarded as given by the electoral to a party or candidate that wins an election. So practically mandate is you have no choice. So he's sending mixed messages right now because just a second ago he was using this. Just a second ago he said this, voluntary, acting on one's own free will. Then he switched it at the end of the speech to a mandate. An official order. You have no choice. So he's speaking in double tongues. All because they want to collect all of your data. To go into a shop, you got to provide your face recognition, fingerprint, yada, yada, yada. And they're trying to vote it in. And they say, no, without the vote, you have no choice. Huh? Common sense before narrative. Don't let them fool you. We're going to write this down. This is one more for the book of fairy tales. Handbrakes.